Otieno, my lady.
Yes.
Yes, in the matter we need a rule. We do appear for the accused person. For the accused person. I have also been requested for Mr. Gatti for the accused person.
But I think accused.
Yes, I've been requested to vote for Mr. Gatti for the accused person.
I'm left with the first accused.
Yes, my lady.
We're there for the first accused.
My lady, Miss Kemucho. Yes. I'm sorry, my lady, I was a bit held up in the morning. Miss Kemucho, I'm calling you to Mr. Mugeri.
It's because you know I'll wait for you.
Not really, not really. Actually,
I treat you very bad.
I'm really
sorry. You can put where recorded. When you come here, I'm still. Huh?
No, I thought we were taking the plea in open court.
I'll change my mind.
I'm sorry, my lady. I'm sorry to keep the court waiting.
For the first accused?
Yes, I hold you for Mr. Mungeri for the first accused. I equally have instructions to appear for the third accused alongside Ms. Morande.
You know what person has instructions to appear for?
The third accused person alongside Ms. Morande.
So we have full house. I think so. Okay, Ms. Kemucho, for Ms. Mungeri for first accused and also appearing alongside Ms. Morande for third accused.
Yes, my lady.
And for the record, my lady, I'm present.
Who now?
Morande.
Is present to report, not to go to now. So you got Ms. Okon?
Yes, we are ready to come.
That is ready for plea?
Yes, we are ready for plea. The mental assessment was done, and all the accused persons are fit to plead.
I assume that all of you, all parties are ready to proceed. Are all of you ready to proceed?
Yes, my lady.
Yes, my lady. We need to proceed. We need to proceed.
What language are they going to use? First accused?
Sorry.
Second accused? Third accused? Fourth accused? Fifth accused?
Sorry.
We start with first accused. For what language?
Swahili.
Next.
Swahili.
Next.
Swahili.
Next.
Swahili.
We are done. We know the fight.
Swahili.
Proceed, Ruto.
Geoffrey Ndumu, Willie alias Mubadu, Peter Okech alias DJ Ayo,
Yes.
Joseph Kihara Kariuki alias Joseph, Stephen Masheti Msodo alias Masheti,
Yes.
Evans Aseka Obututi.
Yes.
Nyote mnakabiliwa na mashtaka ya mauaji ambayo ni kinyume na sheria, na maelezo ya kesi ni kwamba usiku wa tarehe 18 mwezi wa kwanza mwaka huu katika town ya Edmonton ambayo iko hapa Molo sub-county kata ya Nakuru, mkiwa na wengine ambao wako mbele ya koti mliweza kumuua Richard Haga Otieno alias Molo President. Mshtakiwa wa kwanza Geoffrey Ndumu, bali ama unakata? Tuongea na nguvu ndio koti.
Nakataa.
Mshtakiwa wa pili Peter Okech, unakubali ama unakataa?
Nakataa.
Mshtakiwa wa tatu Joseph Kihara, unakubali ama unakataa?
Nakataa.
Mshtakiwa wa nne Stephen Macheti, unakubali ama unakataa?
Nakataa.
Mshtakiwa wa tano Evans Aseka Obututi, unakubali ama unakataa?
Nakataa.
My lady, for the first and third accused person, we'll be praying for lenient bond terms or cash bail.
Let's first hear whether there's any, let's start with the prosecution. It is easier that way. I've entered a plea of not guilty for each one of them.
As your ladyship, on the issue of bonds, we are opposed to the admission of all the accused persons to bond terms at this stage. We just filed an affidavit on the same. So we have not had an opportunity to serve the defense counsels with the affidavit on bonds. But we undertake to serve the defense counsels with the same by close of business today. So that they will also have an opportunity to respond.
Okay, this copy, this copy, this is affidavit filed on 13, that is today, drawn by somebody Patrick Washira. So for the defense now will come first.
Yes,
After you answer, you wish to respond within how long?
we can respond within minimum of 7 days. However,
Identify yourself.
Ms. Kemuncho,
So when you speak, if you are here alongside another, then one of you will address the court.
okay, very well. Ms. Kemuncho for the first accused, as well as the third accused person. Yes, we can respond in a minimum of 7 days. However, also, my lady, we would like to bring the court to note that the prosecution has been handling this matter with a cavalier attitude.
With what?
Cavalier attitude, noting that the first accused person in particular was arrested on the 8th of February. Yes, 2nd of February. Sorry for that.
2nd of February.
Yes, 2nd of February,
Which year?
2025. And last week on the 6th of March 2025 is when they were brought before this honorable court for plea taking, which was deferred on the reason that mental assessment was not done. So prior and after that, we were never informed, or rather the affidavit that was done was never served upon us. In good time, we would have responded today. And also we have information that counsel watching brief in this matter has been going to the place where that counsel watching brief in this matter
Are you asking for some people?
Pardon, my lady?
Why is this information necessary at this moment?
It is necessary because these are reasons that they insist that the accused person should not be granted bond. Counsel watching brief.
You have already seen the affidavit.
Not yet, but I believe this is one of the reasons. Maybe I can address court on that. My lady, if I may proceed.
You wish to arrest your responses.
No, I'm informing the court on what is actually happening and the reason why the accused.
So that the court does what?
It is for record purposes because of the conduct of the prosecution and counsel watching brief, particularly the counsel watching brief. Because she has no business visiting the accused persons in prison, in remand.
I've been visiting who?
The accused persons in remand, intimidating them.
Which accused?
All accused persons. She has no business talking to the accused persons who are represented by advocates. This we find is a way of intimidating the accused person. Though we are not applying for her recusal as at this moment, however, if the conduct persists, we'll apply for her recusal in this matter.
My lady, may I?
Just a minute, counsel. These are not just mere allegations. The accused persons are here and they can respond.
Who else?
My lady, Miranda.
Yes, Ms. Kemucha. Yes, Ms. Kemucha, I'm done.
My lady, if I may.
That is who?
Miranda for the third accused person.
My lady, I believe I should go back for the second accused person.
Because I understand the right thing and you don't seem to get what I'm saying. Let her proceed.
Yes,
I
my,
will not give counsel in this proceedings.
my lady, I was just adding on what my colleague has said, and for that reason, my lady, we are requesting for a pre-bail report for us to enable us respond effectively to the affidavit in opposition of bond.
Prepare report for who?
For the third accused person and the first accused person, my lady.
Next.
My lady, I can leave Mr. Mwaniki to address the court on behalf of the second accused person.
My lady, on behalf of the second accused person, my name is Manitu. We request that the prosecution will provide us with all the witness statements and all copies of exhibits that they intend to rely on during the trial. We also pray that we do serve with the same affidavit which have been filed to enable us to respond comprehensively on the issue of the bonds for the second accused person.
My lady, for me.
Who is it?
My lady, would support appearing for the fourth and the fifth accused person.
You can see the way I'm writing. I'm trying to make my handwriting very big. Because what these people were doing is to approach even the acquitted. The written proceedings are for the data sector. So I have to write not the way we usually write so quickly. I'm trying to make it easy for people to possibly read even the written proceedings. So this is Miss Wu, Miss Margaret, Miss Award,
Yes. The court and holding brief for Mr. That fifth accused person. We will be going to the sentiment of my learning. Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's on behalf of the same on behalf of who? No, I have to go back. On behalf of fourth accused and Mr. Gatti for fifth accused.
This person. I get the sentiment of my learning for this matter. However, you want to express my dissatisfaction, the issue of the affidavit has just been filed today. Based on him, you will know the accused person have a right to take, have a right under Article 50 of the Constitution to be released on favorable want term. You know, from the conduct usually it is clear to deny the accused has its rights. By filing this affidavit today, not only be applying by the prosecution is from such behavior, since the matter was already fixed on and all the parties were aware that the matter was coming today for guilty taking. The ought to have been served earlier, considering the fourth and the accused person have stayed in remand for quite some while. will be applying the same result towards the purpose of this case.
That is what that those were our impacts. If there is one, I think that is what she said. But she undertakes to serve by close of business period. Yes, I can remember that was not clear, yeah. Who else?
My lady, if I may, this is Wamaitha. I appear watching brief on behalf of the family. And Your Honor, if the court agrees, we are also praying to put an affidavit, Your Honor, alongside with the one for the prosecution, opposing bonds on behalf of the family that we undertake to serve at the close of business today. Your Honor, the first accused lawyer, counsel has also made some sentiments.
I felt that you would write as fast as I did.
Yes, Your Honor.
Madam, I believe you are very fast, but you are very fast in talking, yeah? Again, it is also, of course, there is a recording, but I will commit to access the transcription here. I would need to go to a very route because I don't have any rights to do that. So that is on behalf of the family?
Yes, on behalf of the family, Your Honor. In the court.
You seek to?
Yes, Your Honor, to put another.
To put in an affidavit?
Yes, of the same, posting the bond of the accused persons, Your Honor, on behalf of the family, with the due reasoning, Your Honor, and the same to be served within the end of today to my counterparts, Your Honor, if the court is agreeable.
You know what today?
An affidavit, Your Honor.
You want to do it today?
Yes, Your Honor, and serve.
You do it by course of business today?
Yes, and serve upon my counterparts. Equally, Your Honor, if I may, I wish also to inform this court that some of the sentiments that my colleagues is making before this court, Your Honor, are malicious because they cannot be substantiated before this court, Your Honor. I'm acting on behalf of the family and I have no business with the accused persons.
Allegations of that they want.
Cannot be substantiated before this court, Your Honor.
Which allegations?
But the first counsel, the first accused counsel, Your Honor, I think I made some sentiments before we started this session, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I believe that is not in order. Your Honor, that's all.
With your kind permission, Your Ladyship. Your Ladyship. Yes, in the matter, my name is Bujo. I'm also appearing on behalf of the family, but on behalf of the Law Society of Kenya. Your Ladyship, this matter before you is a public interest matter. And that is the reason why there is so much interest in the conduct of this matter. And the overriding objective should be substantive justice to be done to the family of the accused person.
Family to the family of?
To the family of the deceased. That is Richard Otieno. The prosecution has made our submissions, and from the Law Society of Kenya, we we support the prosecution in the application she has made, and your ladyship, these individuals, it is even for their own good that they're not admitted to bail or board because of the nature of the case. They are safe in being in government hand.
Are you now responding to having this affidavit that you not served on them? Don't close that line. It will not be fair to them.
It's okay, your ladyship. I support that.
Maybe you have accessed it, maybe you have accessed it, but they haven't. So you'll be stealing a match, eh?
Most of the blood that is our from this side.
Who else? Are we now that Miss Papa last year as a response to this? Because somebody has even said that they want to be surprised with statements and exhibit, documentary exhibit.
Yes, your ladyship, we undertake to also supply the witness statements and all the documents we intend to rely on during this trial. It is quite bulky, so we shall do that within the next 7 days to all the parties involved in this matter.
So,
Your ladyship will also take directions on the issue of bond hearing.
now,
My ladyship, if I may, just before you take directions, this is Ms. Kemunto. We request to be supplied with the statements as well as the evidence alongside the affidavit, so that we can as well see the need for them to oppose the bond terms. My colleague has all the witness statements in her file, I can see. So she can supply them all with close of business today or tomorrow if there is need for copies to be made.
you say that the being supplied today by close of business today, and she says you can do that in 7 days because they are bulky.
It's just
And
making
you are so many, is that asking too much?
But my lady, if I may, the reason we are asking the same to be supplied alongside the affidavit is for the reasons that the affidavit itself is not sufficient to inform us.
So can we say then that it takes 7 days for the document, and then the defense is out within 7 days?
My lady, on the part of the second accused person, Ms. Mugi, we need to respond to this affidavit within 7 days.
Yes, of course.
Yes, your ladyship.
I can see, apparently, there are some things, when you do something,
Yes.
you have so much proceedings that are not geared towards disposal of a man. That is why you should agree on some of these more small issues, in terms, not so much talking so that this file is already, I don't know how many pages now, written, and there is nothing we are doing. There's nothing much we are doing in regard to the issue of God and in regard to disposal of a matter, finally. Because finally, disposal of this matter, hearing and disposal of this matter. So I don't wish to keep writing these things. Let me hear. Then let me hear from Madam Eko. Let me hear from you.
Yes, Your
How
Ladyship.
fast can you supply?
Your Ladyship, I informed the court earlier with regards to the affidavit that I can do by close of business today. But the committal bundles, even the one I have, is still not very complete because there are some documents that are yet to be supplied to us from the BCI homicide division. That's why I prayed for 7 days to supply the whole.
So what I'm getting from them is like we have already gone to the trial. We have already gone to the trial. That is the direction the defense is taking. We are already at the trial. So let me know how much time you require to how much time upon service. Upon service, you insist upon service of evidence, documentary evidence, plus any other. How much time do you require to respond to that application or to that affidavit? I want now to put it as a consent here. I want to finalize here. If you are served, you say that you can do that within. So the maximum that she has to supply both the documentary evidence and documentary evidence is 7 days, inclusive of now this affidavit. So the currently, even if you are served with the affidavit today, you will not be able to respond without the document. That is why I'm saying it's like you have already gone to the trial, which is which, so that I record this as a consent.
On my side, Ms. Kemut, I'll need 3 days to respond after service.
My lady, it's the same for the second accused person. My lady, for the third accused person, I can also take 3 days.
Will they also take 3 days to report the accused person and the appeal?
Okay, if you are taking 3 days and you have you want to include the documentary evidence. That is said to be valid. Then I will have one, you come after. Close of business today, you get the affidavit. Then within 3 days after that, you respond. That is what you want.
Yes, my
And
lady.
then I'll give you another day to get the documents, which is not able to supply. So you don't have to take any time. Isn't it easier to provide them? If you insist that you need the documentary evidence to be able to respond to the affidavit for vote.
My lady.
Because I don't know why you have gone that route on an issue of vote.
My lady, kindly.
Who is the senior most of you? Who is the senior most of you? Kindly address me. But you don't know it is wrong. It was expected that you know. At this person you can see it. Oh, these people are just doing lawyer here. 30 shillings. Are they seated or starting? They are starting. She'll be so tired as they talk of laws here.
My lady, can I be able to address you? I'm the senior most, it seems.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Yes, it's moving.
Okay,
Yes.
that sounds like your fault. You decide and what you are wanting.
This is what you were suggesting on the part of the defense. The prosecution can give us, they can supply the statements and any evidentiary materials within 7 days.
7 days.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then we can be able to respond within the 3 days of being
Okay.
supplied.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So are you saying you have both the affidavit plus the documentary evidence in 7 days?
Sure, my lady, because we cannot be able to respond to an affidavit without seeing.
Yeah, that is making
Yes,
sense. Because that is making sense. If you have agreed to that, it makes a lot of sense. So that you don't keep coming for nothing.
Yes, true.
If she takes, now she starts within 7 days. And even if she decides to start without affidavit, there's no problem. But in file and serve, the affidavit plus documents within 7 days, and the defense and those watching brief, to file theirs. I had someone wanted to file something.
Yes, Your Honor, that is me, is Wamaida, on behalf
Okay,
of.
okay. So I'll be recording. Okay, this is a consent. You know, I already what you are doing. This is it. That it is by consent. By consent, the prosecution to file, the prosecution to serve the defense and counsel watching brief with documentary, with affidavit and documentary evidence and statement within 7 days. Is that okay so far? So that I write?
Yes, yes, my lady.
So by consent of parties, the prosecution to supply the defense and counsel motion brief for the family and LSK with documentary evidence, statements, and affidavits, by Ivy Patrick Oshira, within 7 days from today. Number 2, the defense and the counsel watching with for the family, LSK, to file their responses within 3 days of service by the prosecution. Yep, now, give me a bit, now. We have 10 days. Give me a bit now.
27th of March for compliance.
27th of March. Compliance. 127.
Yes, one. 27th.
27.
27. Correct.
Accused persons remanded in custody. Thank you. And be at peace. Let people be at peace as you handle this matter. Try as much as it is possible so that we finalize this case. Asante for participating. Thank you.
Mr. Mark,